good to be back, folks. Talking baseball. My long running series on YouTube, long running series on social media. The MLB review is back. I'm back, folks, for this day on June 29, 2013. It's been a long time since I've done a good MLB video. So, folks, it's good to be back. My favorite sport is baseball, and there's been so many surprises this year. We've seen a lot of stories. We've seen a lot of intrigue. We've seen a lot of teams changing places. We've seen a lot of teams going from back to forward. And now let's take a look at some of the teams that are doing pretty good this year. You look at the AL East, the American League East, and the American League. You look at Boston Red Sox. What a season they're having! 49-33 record. I think they're like 5 games ahead, or actually 5 games ahead of the Yankees, 7 games ahead of the Tampa Bay Rays, 8.5 games ahead of the Toronto Blue Jays. I mean, you look at the Orioles, they won again yesterday. They beat the New York Yankees 4-3. They came back and won that game against CC Sabathia. I didn't see that coming, but that's what they did. They played good. They never gave up. They're still hitting the bunch out of the baseball. They're really determined. They have that passion. You need that passion in this game, and you're seeing that of Chris Davis. You're seeing that of players like Andrew, Adam Jones. You're seeing that of Nick Markakis. He's healthy this year. He's really contributed. The young pitching they're getting, they have really contributed to. Chris Tillman, I think this guy's going to become a real good pitcher long term in Major League Baseball. Those type of pitchers don't come every day. So, I think he's going to continue what he's doing. And you look at the Yankees, they're doing pretty good, especially with all the injuries. With Mark Teixeira out for the rest of the season, going under the knife for wrist surgery. So he should be good next year. Sucks, man. He didn't play too much this year. He suffered the injury in the World Baseball Classic, and when you get a wrist injury, you're never the same. You look at Batista, at least he's found his swing, but he may never be the same home run hitter he once was. But he's still got 11, 15 home runs, but he's not as much home runs like Encarnacion. Edwin Encarnacion's really become a power hitter over the last few years. He's really one of baseball's premier hitters, and he's really a gem in the Toronto Blue Jays organization, and there's no doubt there. When you look at the Yankees, man, look at the unsung heroes like Lyle Overbay. You look at Vernon Wells. These guys have come from nowhere and made something happen. Travis Hafner has found his career again. This guy's been so injury prone over the last 10 years, or last 7 years actually, since his great days in Cleveland in 2007 when they had that great team with him, CC Sabathia. You had Fausto Camon. Now officially his name is Roberto Hernandez. When they had Roberto Hernandez, you had all those guys there. They were a very, very good team. You had Victor Martinez. You look at how these teams have changed over the years. Sometimes you can put a team together, have the most highest payroll team. You can have the lowest payroll team. And you look at the American League East, you look at the Blue Jays, they're right up there with the Bostons and the Yankees in terms of major payroll. You look at the talent they've brought in, like Jose Reyes, he's just coming back from his injury. And guess who just got hurt now? Milky Cabrera, the big star from San Francisco last season, just got hurt, knee tendonitis. They just recalled Minoru Kawasaki. The shortstop, versatile player. Can play shortstop, play second base. He's a good utility man, and he's a great personality, man. He's one of the good heroes in this game. So, and that's what I love about Minoru Kawasaki. He's a kamikaze. He's a good person. The fans love him. The players love him. He's one of the best in the game, and we need more players like that, like Brett Lawrie, have great personalities, love the game, have fun. Big kids playing the game. Just remember, it is a kid's game. We must always enjoy that. We must always appreciate that, because in the end, it is a kid's game, and I always remember that, because I remember when I used to play Little League Baseball, and it was fun to go to the ballpark and play the game. My dad would take me there, and he'd watch me for a bit and leave, and then I'd play the game. But sometimes I'd have good games, and your parents are watching, your friends' parents are watching. it's always special, and that's what I love about baseball. Sometimes players and media take these games so seriously. They shouldn't, man. It's still a game. No matter what happens in the end, it's just a game. You just gotta enjoy it, have fun, and enjoy this beautiful game. So we go to the Central Division. We have the Detroit Tigers on top. We got the Cleveland Indians one game, actually 2 games behind in terms of wins and losses at 42-38 record to Detroit's 43-35 record. Detroit's kind of struggled this year with the pitching. I mean, Verlander hasn't been lights out, but how about um, um, Sweet, can't pronounce it, but Sweezer. I mean, this guy has a 12-0 record. He's going to break some history if he wins again. He's 12-0. He's the best pitcher in baseball. He's gunning for a Cy Young. You got him and King Felix, and even Verlander. I mean, these guys are just awesome. I'd say even Boston's John Lackey and even John Lester. I think both the Johns, you know, have a chance of winning the Cy Young. I mean, it can go either way. Way I look at it. So I have Yu Darvish. He's in the conversation with Texas. They're on top of the NL American League at West, alongside Oakland, the West champions from last year, coming back to beat the Texas Rangers last year. But how about the Angels? They've been winning nonstop of late. They won last night. They managed to sweep the Detroit Tigers. They won last night in the game they played against the team they played against. Seattle has been playing some good baseball of late. They're a 35-45 record. They're 12 games back, of course. It's going to take them a long time to get back into it. But Seattle is building for the future. They're looking pretty good. They got some good young bats. You look at the guys they got there. Michael Saunders, a great young outfielder, has great ability. He can hit the ball to all fields. He's great defensively. Franklin Gutierrez has been hurt a lot this year, but he's another one of their great young talents. But how about guys like Kendy Morales? I mean, this guy's putting up some big numbers for this team. He's really been aggressive, locking in, going for the long ball, trying to go for some home runs. He's really found his game from years being injured and platooning in Anaheim with the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, just struggling behind Albert Pujols, and he gets a chance to play every day, play first base, play DH. It doesn't matter. He gets a chance to play. I mean, Justin Smoke got hurt, so he's been out. He's had an okay year. I don't think, when you look at that Cliff Lee deal, I don't think that was a good deal for the Seattle Mariners. I don't think they should have ever traded him at the time, but it's going to take time for Justin Smoke to become the first baseman and the power hitter that we all think he can become. So, it's going to take time. When it comes to this game, you never know. You just got to continue to practice, continue to learn your craft, to continue to just go to the batting cage, work on your swing, work on contact, work on the ability to make it happen. And that's the key if Justin Smoke's going to be a power hitter in this league. Try to stay healthy, work on your craft, continue, just go to video sessions, watch how some of these pitchers pitch, lock in when you're a hitter, and just swing away. I mean, hitting the baseball 90% of the time is mental. As long as you're mentally